What's good, people? It's your boy Roddy Too Good. This right here, I think I'm gonna start doing these like every Sunday. Like a little weekly wrap up. See what we missed during the week. You know what I'm saying? During the week, I usually got like the pilot show. The pilot show is like for, show, no news and stuff like that. So this right here, we just gonna call this the wrap up. We gonna call this the wrap up. A lot of things happened this weekend. I wanted to touch on real quick. You feel me? No Diddy. Uh, yeah. So let's get straight to it though. We got some new music, bro. We got some new music. So we got like three. It's three albums that I'm definitely gonna check out. I'm definitely gonna see what they talking about. First things first, we got Future. Fire. Fire. Future is him. And we gonna get back to more Future news during this little thing. But we got Future. Future is out here, man. He's definitely representing. We didn't need it, but he did his thing on this. And I ain't gonna lie, Future, it's really like the second half of that mixtape is the one. The second half is the one. Like I know I listened to it before. The first half I was like, okay, bro. Like, but soon as you get to Too Fast and then you go down and he was going crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. That's the only one I really listen to, but the other ones I'm looking forward to is definitely like Lil Tecca and The Alchemist. The Alchemist, he has a whole project out right now. So I'm definitely gonna be looking forward to listening to them two. But Future, man, Future is definitely it's I don't know, man. We gotta put Future up on a scale, bro. Like we definitely gotta put him. He has to get more credit than he deserves. I rock with Future, but yeah, man, that mixtape was definitely something special, bro. I'm just saying the second half. The first half, it's like okay, what is this? But then when he get to that second half, I'm telling you, y'all are not gonna be disappointed. But we have some singles that I'm gonna be interested in too. We got Meek Mills. I think he dropped Cybertruck. I think that was the single. And then Schoolboy Q. He I think he's featured on somebody. I don't think it's his song. It's called Sage. But he teased a song on his IG. So hopefully we getting that soon. So we got that like what this past Thursday, and then hopefully we're getting that like probably this upcoming week or something like that. Yeah, man. And then not only that, he dropped the music video for like one of my favorite songs on Blue Lips. It was Thank God for Me. So he dropped the video to that. So yo, go check that out. That's we need a top dog interview for real because I feel he has just a amazing just artsy people on that label, bro. When you get to like Sir, when you get to like uh when you get to like Sir, when you get to like SZA, when you get to Kendrick, when you get to Schoolboy, like, and then not only that, they got Doechii as well, like, and she had dropped the Fire album as well. So we gotta like just sit down with him and just see like his like how does he find these like people for real, like, and then not only that, he got the Skywalker guy. He was on the Lovebirds on Schoolboy Q's album, and he was like doing the vocals and things like that. He's dope as well. So like, bro, TDE is just I don't know, man. You just gotta appreciate TDE and what they're doing, and just they really bringing the art back into like the hip hop. You know what I'm saying? They really carrying the torch for that. Like so. We gotta just see like his process and like how do he find these people, like, cause I think it'll be just dope to see because like it's just weird. Like there's no artist really on TDE that you can't really say like that doesn't have that artsy feel or that like original hip hop feel. You know what I'm saying? Like from Kendrick all the way down to like even though he's not with the label no more, somebody like Reasons. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the impact of that label, man, it's just dope, bro. So shout out to them. Shout out to them, man. So yes, man. So we also have some other news. We got Joe Button. So Joe Button, he was on vacation. So when that whole Diddy stuff broke, he had missed the Wednesday episode drop. He had missed that. So that he had officially like came back. I think he did it Friday. He recorded Friday, it released on Saturday, and then he was like kind of like responding back to all of the Diddy allegations. Like him and Puff had a relationship, and not that type of relationship. They have like a friendship or a business type relationship. So people always like when things go down, people always trying to like rope people in, and so they was just like trying to rope him in to whatever stuff that Diddy got going on, and they was basically saying like they made like a video. I The video he said is from I guess when he closed the Revolt deal to bring State of the Culture there, and like they was like kind of like celebrating like at a pool, and only in the video you only really see them two, and he was like dancing in front of the pool. So he was saying like the video is from that like that Revolt deal, the State of the Culture thing, and people was trying to like, oh, this is right before the freak off and all. It's like, nah, fam, it wasn't that. Like, and people just gotta understand, like, when Diddy's stature was just so big that when you doing business like that, it's just impossible not to like have some type of like business relationship with him. Like, not everybody who was in business with him, it was a part of that lifestyle that he was having. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy, man. Like, yo, man, cut some slack to Joe, man. We all know, we all love Joe and his podcast, man. We all know that he was trying to like, he had a he had like a thing with Diddy, like to where he didn't really want to bash him because I guess he felt that Diddy gave him an opportunity, so he was like, yo, man, I don't want to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we know how we're loyal to each other, especially when it comes to people who give us opportunity. Especially, he said, like, at the time, he was like, yo, Diddy gave me an opportunity when people was like bashing him and stuff like that. And he said the conversation that he had, he was basically telling them to do all the stuff he was not doing. Like, yo, don't put your hands on people. Don't do this. Don't do that. Like, yo, he was like, yo, be real professional and stuff like that. Because at the time, like, he was coming off of the complex thing. Like people really was out there tarnishing his name. So I guess he felt he owed Diddy that grace to be like, yo, man, I'm not going to bash you while you gave me this opportunity when I was kind of at the lowest when it comes to like corporate things. You know what I'm saying? So right now it's like but he kept it real, man. So because it's like, yo, it's no way to defend that. It's no way to defend what's going on. So man, I'm glad Joe actually spoke up on it, and the whole team, the whole Joe Budden podcast thing, they did well. Even with Flip, I know people won't Flip because he gave a different perspective on it, but like, yo, that's what you need with podcasting. Like, you gotta have all lanes of opinions for real. That makes it a good podcast. It is a lot of people on there, but all of them have different opinions, so that gives it a dope. That's why the podcast is so dope. All the different opinions up there. But not only him, not only he say something, but Shyne also said something. I think he's a president of Belize, and so he was like kind of like people was on his bumper for real. Like people really was like trying to whoever was the guy asking those questions, we gotta give it up for him because bro didn't give two fucks. Like he wanted answers. He was asking all the questions, and he had his receipts like dead ass. So like, but Shyne basically was saying like, yo, the only reason why he was messing with Diddy is to further his thing and beliefs. He's like, yo, this dude is a powerful dude. This dude has resources, and when I got out of jail, he was kind of like trying to help me and stuff like that. He was like, at the time, he was like, yo, this guy ruined my life. This guy was getting people to send me to jail. He was like, but at the same time, I'm not a hateful person. Like, I understand that, yo, he wanted to help. He wanted to help Belize, and I'll work with anybody to help Belize. Now, for me, I understand that, especially in politics. You got not only in politics, uh, just in general, just in life, you're gonna have to work with people you don't like, especially Shyne, because Shyne, it's like, all right, Shyne's whole career is based around Diddy. Like, he doesn't really have a career outside of Diddy, especially when it comes to rapping and stuff like that. So when you talk about, oh, you was performing with him, it's like, yeah, because he probably can't perform them. He probably can't perform them songs unless Diddy say yay or nay. And then, oh, you was with him with this. I mean, he Diddy is trying to, but Diddy also is playing a game as well because he hear those stories. He hear people saying, "Oh, you sent this dude to jail. Oh, you snitched on him. Oh, you did that and the third." But if Diddy reaches out and he's around, this look like, oh well, they cool now, so it's not that bad. So it's like it's a two-way street. So it's like, yo, so Diddy could be on, he was in his bag to where he was like trying to reinvent himself at that time. He was like, oh, I'm love and this, I'm that. He basically was like going around trying to right wrongs to where it's like, yo, you reach out to a person that you probably don't like, and then you like, yo, come here. And then now the camera's on y'all. Y'all seeing like it's the same thing going on with the G Dap stuff. Like even like just like right before he was arrested, he was like chilling with G Dap. His son was over there calling him Uncle G Dap and all that stuff. And that was like the first time he saw him since he been out. So it's like a lot of like a lot of performing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of performing because did he hear the stories and he understand that people be looking at him crazy when it comes to like Shyne situations and different artist situations. It's just like how he was like trying to give everybody his publishing, but when it came out to the artist, it was like, oh nah, it's an NDA attached to this publishing. So you know what I'm saying? So I can't blame Shyne to where he worked with Diddy and then like, yo, he was actually getting resources for his country and to help him become a better president, because especially as a president, you're going to have to learn to work with people you really do not like. So when it comes to like other countries, when it comes to other politicians and stuff, like, yo, that's a great example as a good politician, man. He's willing to sit down with people where it's challenging, but to better where he's leading. You know what I'm saying? That's real leadership right there. So I can't be mad at Shyne. I cannot be mad at Shyne. Let's clap it up. Let's clap it up for Shyne, man, because that's a great example of as a leader. But also we have Gunna just announced his tour, his like 10-day tour. Gunna announced his 10-day tour. One of them nights. So he's going on tour. He's gonna be. I'm super mad that he announced it like I want to say like a couple days ago. Like I was tight because I wanted in. I know he's gonna be in Brooklyn. I live in Jersey, but so he's gonna be in Brooklyn on what is that, October 21st. So he's gonna be in Brooklyn October 21st, and then he's going around. He's going to like Connecticut. I think he's going to Houston and. He's going to Houston and Dallas. He's going to DC. He's going to I think he's going to like upstate New York as well, in Connecticut. So he's going on tour again. And like so I wish he would have announced this earlier. I definitely would have tried to get some tickets cuz I definitely want to go see Gunna. But yeah, he's definitely going on tour. This is dope. Huge fan of Gunna. I wonder, is he gearing up for something new? Like, is he coming out with some new music? Is he coming out with a new project or something like that, or a new single or something like that? Because I feel like, yo, I want to say a couple months ago he was on tour, not too long ago. So I wonder, is this just to like get you right for like the fourth quarter? You know what I'm saying? Make sure people fresh on your mind. You know what I'm saying? So it's dope to see Gunna still out here doing his thing. He out here still working. But yeah, that's dope, man. Let's clap it up for Gunna, man. Let's clap it up. So yeah. Also, what's going on social media? Social media is wilding right now. So social media, we have this dying question right now. You know, since the light of Future dropping his mixtape, you got a lot of people online basically saying praising Future on how great he did this year. Yo, you dropped two bangers back to back basically, and then now you drop this, like three projects. That's dope. But it sparked the question, like they said, does Drake need Future more than Future needs Drake? Now, with that being said, I could see where the question is lying. I could see, cause especially now, because it seems like ever since Drake kind of stopped his his feature heavy run and be, jumping on tracks here and there, it seems like it's a little bit low. But at the time when Drake's hop on tracks, it feel like he was doing the favors. But it's like, yo, when it's like people looking at him now, yo, you by yourself, you doing it like it to me, man. And I'm a Future fan, but it's like, yo, Drake is still him, man. We can sit here and say things, we can sit here and like kind of make fun of him, but right now he's just in a bad spot. So it's definitely going to see. It's definitely going to be interesting to see how he bounce backs from this. Like, so we just gotta wait and see. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, yo, he has it. Like, I know the gigs and all the other stuff, but for me, that don't really count as something you really drop for real. I don't really feel like Drake really dropped. You know what I'm saying? Like, all this stuff is like basically enhanced snippets. Like, yo, these is like stuff that he's throwing out there to see the atmosphere. This is not none. He's not putting nothing out and standing on it for real for me. And that's just what it is. Like, yo, yeah, you could leak certain things and just have it out. But nah, like, I mean, you could count it because he is putting it on DSPs, but this not Drake, bro. Drake is like one of the biggest artists. Like, yo, put some marketing dollars behind your thing. Put your thing because what's happening is this. If you leak something and then eventually you put it on DSPs, if it does bad, only thing you gotta say is, "Oh, I leaked it," so I ain't really have no expectations for it. You know what I'm saying? This ain't really supposed to be this ain't my banger. This ain't my great work. You know what I'm saying? This is something I'm just throwing out. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's basically like, yo, come on, man, just drop something for real. Like, let us know it's coming. Let us anticipate it. Like, yo, put the dollars behind it. Put like some marketing behind it too, and let's just see where we go from there. It's just like whether it's a single or project. Like, we just need to really see Drake at his full form back because I feel like ever since the beef and ever since like a bunch of fans kind of turning on him, I feel like he's kind of hesitant to do it. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the run Kendrick is having. Like, you got not like us going crazy. It's football season. You got them playing all that stuff at the HBCUs and the bands and all that stuff. Not only that, you had the Super Bowl announcement right on top of that. So it's like, yo, when you doing that, it's like, I guess I don't want to say he's scared. I just want to say he's just hesitant. Like, all right, he's hesitant to go out there off a limb. But it's like, yo, if you Drake, if you him, like everybody say you are, you should be all right. Like, you still got a crazy fan base. Like, so um that's what it's in. That's for me. The answer is it's like an incomplete answer. Like, I don't know. I don't know if Drake really needs Future for real cuz I feel like they're just in like their fan they're both big enough for me. Like, I never saw Drake as here and Future is here. Like, you know what I'm saying? I never saw it like that. I always thought that they was quite even because I feel like if you could go out and do your thing and create a banger yourself, as Future can, I think, yo, you don't he don't need no Drake on his he don't need Drake on his joints, man. Like, it's a ton of joints, ton of songs that Future got that Drake is not on it and it's fire. You know what I'm saying? And the same goes vice versa for Drake. Like, I don't really think that they need each other. I think it just was like a great duo that happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that. Like, it's only people who I think need Drake is people who are on the come up. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that look is just amazing. But it's just like when you talk about these established artists, bro, like, I don't even think Rick Ross needed that. Rick Ross had bangers before Drake and him start doing some music. You know what I'm saying? So it's less like, nah, man. They don't really need each other because they was already established, bro. And like, I understand they look a certain way now because we got this whole thing going on. But I mean, we just gotta wait and see, man. We gotta wait and see is the Kendrick reign going to just affect him all the way until like the next year. You know what I'm saying? So that's really it. That's really it, man. It's just I don't know. We gotta wait and see. Like, you gotta wait and see because I can't count. I can't count leaks, bro. I gotta see you really put effort into dropping, bro. Because like I said, this whole leaking whole 100 gigs and all that. That's just like scapegoat type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because if it do bad, now you could be like, well, I wasn't really trying. So, but we got to see you really try. We got to really see you go out there and really like put something behind that stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's really about it for my weekend, my wrap up, my weekly wrap up. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, I'm gonna try to do some more of these. Like, I think this is dope, cause now I could go back and just like pick certain things instead of giving y'all the little short forms. I'm gonna give you some longer joints. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna give you some joints where it's like, yo, I'm talking about multiple things. So this is gonna be my little weekly wrap up. You heard me? But so yeah, bro. So yeah, comment down below. Tell me what y'all think about all the things I said. If you're going to listen to that new music, does Drake need Future? How y'all feel about the Joe Budden and the Shyne responding back to Diddy situation? Like, we gotta, yeah, like, tell me all that stuff. So yeah, let me know, man. Pete, make sure you comment, make sure you like, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well, bro. I'm out.